We're all scared of a dog bite and even more scared of the injections that follow, the ones taken to prevent rabies. But what if the injections are fake and do not protect us against deadly rabies virus? Once we are vaccinated, we breathe easy, we believe we are protected, and we move on. However, a recent advisory from Australian Regulatory Authority and US CDC has shaken that trust. In December 2025, Australia's drug regulator issued an alert that counterfeited batches of the rabies vaccine Abhirab have been circulating in India since November 2023. That single line triggered alarm across the country. Why does this matter? Because some people may have received or could still receive vaccines that do not provide full protection. And with rabies, there is no second chance. Once symptoms begin, the disease is usually fatal. In response, the manufacturer Indian Immunologicals Limited clarified that only one counterfeit batch was involved, which they self-reported in January 2025. The batch had packaging anomalies and was identified and removed. And they assured that genuine Abhirab vaccines remain safe and effective. But here's the uncomfortable question. Does counterfeiting really stop at just one batch? And could other brands also be affected? A report by the Telegraph India raises another concern. Why were there no public alerts on investigations or advisories from Indian regulators for the general public about the possibility of counterfeit rabies vaccines in circulation after the manufacturer reported counterfeits? Now, look at also what we have seen on the ground. Over the past year, India has reported multiple rabies deaths despite vaccination. To name a few, 3 child deaths despite vaccination in Kerala in May, 1 death each despite vaccination in MP and Tamil Nadu in July and September 2025. And most recently, in December 2025, a 6-year-old girl in Thane died of rabies despite receiving 4 doses of vaccine. The brand was not disclosed. To be clear, this does not automatically mean that the vaccines were counterfeit. Other factors could be responsible, for example, improper storage or cold chain failure, delay in wound washing, incomplete post-exposure treatment, missed rabies immunoglobulin. But in today's context, the possibility of a counterfeit cannot be ignored either. That's why every rabies death after vaccination should trigger a thorough investigation by the AAFI or adverse event following immunization surveillance system at the state level. These are sentinel events. If they're appearing in newspapers, they deserve urgent regulatory attention. But until these investigations are complete, here's what you can do as a patient or healthcare professional. Before taking or giving a rabies vaccine, check this yourself. Ask to see the vial and outer packaging. Check print quality, spelling errors, and the rupee price symbol on the package. Look for the package insert. Missing insert is a red flag. Scan the QR code and see if it retrieves product information. And take a photo of the label. With rabies, delay or doubt can be fatal. Be alert, ask questions, and share this.